start mentally folding before you even took the shot. What if she's not interested? What if she has a man? The moment you hesitate, you lose. 5-second rule. That's what creates confidence. The longer you wait, the weaker you get. You ever seen a girl and thought, damn, shorty fine, I'm gonna go talk to her. But then you waited and you waited and you waited. Then by the time you want to make your move, it's too late. You done took too long. And now she's gone. Or worse, you talked yourself out of it. That's what happens when you overthink the moment. You let hesitation kill your shot. And that same hesitation is robbing you in every area of your life. See, here's the thing. You gotta learn to move fast with action, but think slow with results. Meaning what? That you can only control what you can control, right? You can't control when your desired outcome is gonna come to fruition. But what you can control is your level of input in getting that outcome. Pull the trigger quickly on the things you know you should do, but have the patience in the outcome that you know is going to unfold. That is how you win. Now go ahead and hit that like button, you know what I mean? Because the longer it takes you to make a move, the more fear you allow to build. Once fear sets in, it breeds indecision. And indecision is a dream killer. So today, I'm gonna be breaking down why hesitation is costing you and how to decrease the time from thought to action. In addition, how to make the move on your goals like your life depends on it. Because honestly, it does. If you're rocking with the game, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment down below for the algorithm. You're about to get value, so don't miss out. So first, we're gonna talk about the danger of overthinking in the moment. The moment you hesitate, you lose. You start to have this insane battle in your head instead of just doing it. How many times you've been at the gym, the grocery store, you see a fine ass woman, right? And you're thinking like, damn, I should say something. But instead of moving right then and there, you hesitate. You think, what if she's not interested? What if she has a man? You start mentally folding before you even took the shot. Guess what? The more you overthink, the less likely you are to do it. It's vicious, a vicious cycle, huh? And by the time you're ready and you work up the courage, the moment is gone. And worst of all, now you got all the time in the world to kick yourself about it. Look at all these bugs back, bro. It's really summertime. Spiders at my window again, bro. Fucking hate these spiders, man. So let me put you on game, right? Next time you feel that hesitation creep in, move immediately. 5-second rule. 5-second rule. You see her, you approach. You think of the task, you do it. You get that urge and you act. No excuses, no delay. You shouldn't even give yourself time to think. Because at the moment you do, you know what's finna happen. That vicious cycle, that cycle of viciousness, it's gonna creep. It's gonna creep in. Y'all know yourselves. I know me. I know if I overthink something enough, I won't do it. So why would I even give myself the chance? You gotta know how to like self-reflect on yourself. That's a big part of this self-improvement shit, is knowing your triggers. If you know as a person, I'm prone to hesitating. Like me, I'm this person. I hesitate on shit. So before I even give myself thought, before I even give myself a chance to hesitate, I act. Don't give yourself time to create a reason to justify not doing it. Because it's just an excuse. And at the end of the day, the longer you wait, the more your mind will convince you to do nothing. Now let's dive a little deeper because I want to talk about moving fast with the action, but being slow with the outcome. Because here's where people get it twisted. They think moving fast means being impulsive. But nah, that's not even what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you need to be fast with the input, but slow with the output. The focus on this camera is gonna be the death of me. Holy shit. Fast with the input means you immediately act on the things that you know are good for you. Going to the gym, starting that project, or making that call. You don't give yourself time to talk yourself out of it. You just do it. But when it comes to the results, that's where you're slow. That's where you play the long game. You be patient. You gotta trust that the compound effect is gonna do its thing. That it's all inevitable. If you work hard, if you're working hard, it's just a matter of time. I think it's David Goggins who said that nothing wants to stand in front of anything that is relentless. So here's an example. You decide you want to start hitting the gym. You don't overthink it, you just start. No perfect plan, no fancy shoes. You show up, fast input. But then you stay consistent, right? And you trust the process. You don't rush the six-pack or the gains. You move slow with the output because good things take time. Now we're going to talk about how delayed action destroys momentum. It's unfortunate. RIP to momentum. RIP. Look at all this low light getting all cozy in the crib now. Get cozy with me, you know what I mean? Soak up this game. So let's talk about how delayed action destroys momentum. Delayed action is a momentum killer. You ever tell yourself you'll do something later, but then later never comes? Like you say, I need to go to the grocery store today, but you don't do it right then. You wait an hour, and then you push it back too. And then the whole day is gone. And now you're ordering DoorDash at 11 p.m. like a fool. Or worse, you've been saying, I need to work on my business, or I need to work on my goals. But then you don't, you delay it. And then next thing you know, months go by with no progress. And now you're watching people lap you. Y'all motherfuckers gonna need to learn to stop playing with time. Y'all been trying it, y'all been trying time. It's undefeated. The longer you wait, the harder it gets. Fear builds. Procrastination takes over. And before you know it, you've wasted another year. So let's talk about action. Action creates confidence, not the other way around. Now we gotta talk about action. Action creates confidence, not the other way around. Let me tell you something most people don't understand. You don't get confident, then take action. You take action first. That's what creates confidence. That's why the guys who approach women regularly got swagger. I'm not saying swagger in 2025, bro. That's why the guys who talk to women regularly got game. It's because they built it through repetition. The more you act, the less it's gonna phase you in the moment. The more reps you get in, the easier it becomes. And this applies to everything, fellas. Business, fitness, life goals. Because the faster you move, the more you trust yourself. And the more you trust yourself, the more you begin to move with certainty and power. You don't need more time, you need less time to hesitate and to think. Next time you feel yourself second guessing, move fast. You wanna start a side hustle? Do it now, today. You wanna approach that girl? Do it now. She's probably waiting for you. And if you wanna hit the gym, get up and go. That's simple. Because inaction breeds weakness and decisive action makes you unstoppable. So if you're rocking with the game, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment down below for the algorithm. I'm trying to grow with y'all. Let me know what goal you're attacking next. What kind of life are you fighting for? Let's grow. Let's build. Let's get there together. All right? Later.